This is the first goal in the Philadelphia Union versus Colorado Rapids match. This one comes courtesy by the Rapids, Navarro. And this is a goal that the Union absolutely should not have conceded. This is a goal that came from nothing, came from a mistake by the Union. There's multiple players at fault here on this goal. The Union absolutely dominated the first half in this game, and it's just one mistake, and Colorado punishes the Union for it. And so you see Quinn Sullivan on the ball into Vasilev. Vasilev going to play this out wide to Olivier Bizo, who's in a lot of space. And this was key for the Union in the first half. Whether it had been Kai Wagner or Olivier Bizo, they were finding so much time and space out wide. The Union, as they do often, love getting the fullbacks involved. But this is mistake number one on the play with Olivier Bizo. He's going to go ahead and send a low-driven cross into the box, and you only have two runners into the box, and Bruno Damiani and Tai Baribo, and then you have the midfield three of Colorado right there. Of course, this pass is going to go ahead and get stuffed out. It's exactly what happens. Union retained possession right here with Danley John Jock. Quinn Sullivan arms up, wants that pass, but the Union just going to go ahead and be patient with the ball. And so, issue number two on this play, Jacob Glesnes into the pass of Indiana Vasilev sets Indy up in not such a great position. Indy's a left-footed player, did not want to use his right foot here on this play because you can see he receives a pass, and now Colorado is going to put the pressure on. And Indy has the ball on his left foot right here. All he has to do is play this splitting pass between the two Colorado players out wide into Danley John Jock, and the Union can still retain possession. And that's not what happens. And so Indy's just going to go ahead and turn and really get himself in a lot of trouble right here. Too much pressure. And so then you're going to see Indy, well, I'm going to have to pass this out wide to Kai Wagner because I have Navarro who's straight ahead of me. I have pressure on my back. And so the only option he has for the pass is playing out wide to Kai Wagner, which he's 1v1 against Calvin Harris. If Indy gets his pass right, it's no big deal. But he gets the pass wrong, plays it out too wide. Kai Wagner going to go ahead and get muscled off the ball here by Harris. And now it's a 3v2 situation for the Rapids. It's a good ball into Navarro. And Rapids just going to go ahead and accelerate quickly here with Navarro. Plays it out wide to Bassett, who hits the crossbar. No follow-up from the Union. Free header there for Navarro. And it's 1-0 in the 37th minute. Multiple players at fault here on this play. You can say Olivier Bizo, you can say Indiana Vasilev, you can say Jacob Glesnes for not giving Indy a great pass, a dangerous pass where he doesn't have much to do. He could have played it out wide to Danley John Jock. And then on the goal, Jovan Lukic, as soon as the ball hits the crossbar, he gives up on the play, doesn't follow the run of Navarro. We'll see that again. 3v2 situation right here. And the Union just can't get back quick enough because they push players forward into Colorado's half. They lose possession of the ball, and just players aren't tracking back quick enough. You see, ball played out to Bassett, hits a crossbar. Right here, Jovan Lukic, closest player to Navarro, and completely gives up here on this play. Free header into the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Colorado. Just not a pretty goal for the Union to concede, especially in a half where, like I said, the Union were dominating, and it took one mistake for the Union to make, and Colorado punishes them with a free header from Navarro. Number two on this game comes courtesy by Tai Baribo, who gets goal number 15 on the season. Yet again, another set-piece goal for the Union, who have now scored a set-piece in 4 straight games. They've tied Minnesota United for the most set-piece goals in MLS this season with 16. And so you can see Kai Wagner takes it short to Jovan Lukic, gets a return pass back, plays it back post to Tai Baribo, who just pokes it home for a 1-1 tie in the 64th minute. It's a terrific ball whipped in there by Kai Wagner. Great finish there by Tai Baribo, who's been in terrific form coming off of his MVP performance at the 2025 MLS All-Star Game, scored the game-winning goal in that match. And now here he is with the Union, scores the game-tying goal. But we'll look at that once more. So corner taken quickly, short, return pass back. And you can see just Colorado lined up, playing man marking here on this corner kick. And this was just simply Tai Baribo out-muscling his defender here, wanting this more, out-muscling Calvin Harris, and then he's just able to go ahead and poke it away. And so Harris is trying to hold him up, but then it's the perfect delivery by Kai Wagner, and it's just enough of a toe poke into the back of the net there by Baribo, stretching out, wanting this more. It's a great ball whipped in there, and a great show of strength there by Tai Baribo to extend himself and toe poke this into the back of the net for a 1-1. Number 3 on the night comes courtesy by Mikael Uhre in the 89th minute to give the Union a 2-1 lead. In this play, Mikael's on the ball right here, going to go ahead and just retain possession with Baribo. Ball eventually comes out wide to Kai Wagner, back inside to Jovan, and the Union do a good job not forcing anything. But this play, it starts with Indiana Vasilev, who's highlighted here on your screen with the yellow ray. He's surrounded by a whole bunch of Colorado players. But as this game continued to go on, the later it went on, Colorado kept dropping deeper and deeper, bringing 9 players back. The only player that wasn't involved right here at this moment was Navarro, the striker. But you can see the 2 rows of 4 here by Colorado Rapids on this play. The Union, they only have 6 players for it in this half of the field. So it's a 6v8 situation. Colorado, they have this defended well, it looks like, but it starts with the movement by Indiana Vasilev. He's going to go ahead and just collect this pass from Wagner, and it's just movement into space, drawing the defenders out. So we'll go ahead and watch the movement here by Vasilev. Receives the pass by Wagner, goes out to Jovan, receives the pass once again, and you can see, drawing defenders out. Good give and go right there with Mikael Uhre. And you see right here, at this moment, Indiana Vasilev, he's drawing some defenders out. The shape's not as strong as it was originally, and so he's just going to go ahead and slow this play down, and then he's going to find Mikael Uhre, who does so well here with a great touch, another great touch, and then the left-footed strike. A fantastic effort there by Mikael Uhre. Mikael's going to get all the accolades for this goal. It's a terrific finish by Mikael with the left foot, almost at the top of the 18-yard box. He takes 2 really good touches here on this play. But if it isn't for the movement from Vasilev, attacking the space, getting on the ball, just really pulling Colorado out of position here on this play, Mikael doesn't even have the space to take this shot. And so again, we'll see. Just Indiana Vasilev receives a pass, goes quickly into Mikael, receives a pass right back, and now he's going to slow it down. And Mikael's in enough time and space where he can take this great touch, takes another great touch to pull away from the defender right there, and that's a terrific strike there from Mikael Uhre, just right past Ian Murphy, and then he knows where he wants to put this. He wants to put it in the bottom corner, gets a little bit of help from the post, but it's a beautiful struck ball there from Mikael Uhre, just to go ahead and those 2 touches set him up on this play. Had enough time and space because Colorado weren't closing down the Union quick enough for this goal. The 4th and final goal in this match once again comes from Mikael Uhre to give the Union a 3-1 lead. The Union go on to win this game by a final score of 3-1. And this play starts with a throw-in by Colorado on the left side of the field, almost at the halfway line. And so Sal Oliva is highlighted here on this play. Going to go ahead and just disrupt this, put some pressure on this bad backwards pass from Navarro. And Alejandro Bedoya, as soon as he intercepts that, he plays this ball first time into Mikael Uhre because he knows that if I play this forward, Mikael's going to be in behind the back line 1v1. I know he has the speed. I know he has the pace to get by the defenders. And so it's a great ball played forward by Bedoya. Great first touch there by Mikael. Another great touch, another great touch. And by the time he takes these 3 touches, he has himself 1v1 against Zach Steffen. Cole Bassett taken out of this play. And so Steffen's got to be strong at his near post. And Mikael's going to go ahead and opt just put this one between Steffen's legs. It's a great finish there by Mikael to get his brace on the evening. His first 2 or more goal performance in MLS since 2023 against Toronto FC. We know Mikael coming back from that injury against Dallas on May 31st. Played a couple weeks ago against Montreal. Got the start last week against Houston. Comes off the bench in this game and was really the hero on the night for the Union with his 2 goals, with his brace. Big moment for Mikael. But again, like I said, it's this pressure by Sal Olivas, who comes in as a second half sub. As soon as Sal puts that pressure on, Bedoya knows that Mikael's off and running into space. I just need to play this ball in behind the back line. Mikael's going to do the rest, and that's a really clever finish there by Mikael. And again, You saw it on the first goal, the 2 touches that set him up to score it. And again, on this play right here, you see 3 touches. It sets Mikael up to get his brace on the evening. Go ahead and end the video looking at some chances created by the Union. And the Union registered 27 shots in this game. They had 11 on target, I believe. We definitely don't have time to go over every single shot in this game. I'm going to go ahead and look at, in my opinion, what were the biggest shots in this game from the Union, ones that they probably wish that they would have capitalized on. At the end of the day, it probably doesn't matter that much since they did wind up scoring 3 goals in this game. But regardless, the Union had plenty of chances in this game, a lot of chances in the first half, and that's what you guys are going to see here. And so you can see the Union are just going to go ahead and reset the play here. Mikael on the ball now. He's just going to swing it out wide to Glesnes. Glesnes just going to play this ball forward into Quinn Sullivan, and this is beautiful one-time passing here by the Union. Just so many people involved on this play. Indiana Vasilov goes into Lukic, and then Damiani is just going to go ahead and hold this up. Damiani's hold-up play was excellent on the night. You can see the Union have 2 players out far wide right in Quinn Sullivan and Olivier Bizo. This was a story, I feel like, the whole game. A lot of overloads on the right side of the field, a lot of space and time out wide for the Union against the Rapids. And so Damiani's just going to go ahead and go inside to Baribo. Baribo finds Quinn. He's going to go ahead and fake this shot here and then opens up and just barely misses the target right there in the 5th minute. But he won't be done with chances in this game. This is probably my favorite build-up play for the Union. 7 passes. It starts from the back with Andre Blake and Glesnes, and Jovan Lukic is going to have a huge chance here. And so Jovan highlighted, just going to go ahead and just let this ball go across him. Good awareness right there by Jovan. And again, Union, lots of great ball movement. Colorado not getting back quick enough. A lot of time and space they gave the Union. This is a great ball played in by Quinn to Baribo, and then that finish right there. That's got to be in the back of the net from Jovan, but regardless, really good passing. Once again, Quinn Sullivan involved here on this play. We'll see Danley John Jock with the shot this time now. And already 9 minutes into the game, we've seen multiple shots from the Union. Danley going to go ahead and let it rip from distance. And it's an easy save there by Zach Steffen, who finishes the match with 8 saves on the night. There's a chance here by Bruno Damiani with a header. Great ball played in by Kai Wagner. And this is one I think Damiani's got to put in the corner. It's a good save there, a great save there, actually, by Zach Steffen. Danley John Jock had an opportunity as well to put this one in the back of the net. We'll see another replay that shows this ball did not cross the line. Really good save here by Zach Steffen to keep this one out of the back of the net. Again, Bruno Damiani probably should have put this one at one in the corners, but regardless, it's a good save and powerful header right there. And you see just multiple times here, this ball stays out by Steffen, hits it across his left post and everything with the save, and somehow this ball just stays out. Really good reflexes there by Steffen. You can clearly see this one does not go over the line. This is the best angle we get right here. Good first save, kicks it against the post, still blocking it right on the line. It's close. And then Danley with a chance, kicks it right at Steffen, and no goal. This one, Danley John Jock just had a chance, and now this is going to be an excellent ball played in across the 18-yard box towards the back post for Danley. And this is one that I'm not sure how Danley doesn't put in the back of the net. It's a beautiful ball crossed in by Quinn here. All he has to do is just tap this in and lifts this one over the bar. Just an unfortunate miss there by Danley John Jock. Excellent cross in by Quinn Sullivan. You see his acceleration speed. You see how quick he gets up. A lot of space, like I told you guys, out wide for the Union in this game. Great touches here by Quinn. Excellent ball, and that one's got to be, it's got to be in the back of the net there by Danley. 2 huge chances for him here in the first half. Now here we are in the second half with the Union not having as many clear-cut chances as they had in the first half. And I guess maybe that's part of a lie because the Union did score 3 goals in the second half. But in terms of ball movement, clear-cut chances like that, there wasn't as many in the second half, in my opinion. But this one's going to fall to Quinn Sullivan in the second half, who was so active in this game, as you guys have seen through these highlights so far. Danley plays the ball out wide to Quinn. We know he can rip it from distance. Just patient on the ball. Going to play that one, and that's an excellent save there by Zach Steffen. Tai Baribo times his run well, and it's really good parrying away by Zach Steffen on that because Tai Baribo was there lurking. You guys can see, game tied up here at 1 apiece. 80th minute, Jovan Lukic, he's got to put this one in the back of the net. He had 2 big chances in this game, as did Danley and John Jock. Both number 6s for the Union had active games. And so just pay attention here by Jovan's movement. Sneaks in behind. Great ball played in by Mikael Uhre behind the back line. And 1v1 against Stefan. And how Jovan doesn't put that one on target, I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and take a look at that again, because this is the moment I thought it was going to be. You see Colorado, they're playing deep. They got 2 lines of 4, and somehow the Union just find a way to sneak in behind with Jovan Lukic in the 80th minute. And this is just, you thought this could have been the moment. This is the moment that he should have capitalized on. You thought that, yep, no more chances for the Union. And how he misses that, I'm not sure. Maybe Jovan thought about it too much. But the last field chance we saw comes by Mikael Uhre. Great acceleration there by Olivier Bizer to get past the defender. And he's just going to pull this one back for Mikael Uhre, who has the shot blocked.